So, I have just bought this car. Is the Slovak engineering.
So, to understand the story behind the Civic the best, I made a little visualization, so you can imagine how it went. One day, Anna was driving with his Corvette on Austrian highway. He was driving, everything was totally fine, he was chilling, but all of a sudden, a police car spawned right behind him. They started to flash him and ask him to pull over. They pulled over, and the policeman went out of the car, and he asked Adam to stop his music, which he did, and they came to him and asked him for his papers, registration, driving license and everything. He gave them everything, they went back into the car and did the check. After some time they came back and told Adam, hello sir, everything is totally fine with the papers, here you go, here is your registration, here is your driving license, but we have a slight issue. Your car is too loud, that's the first thing, and the second thing, your lights are not working as they should be. We don't care that it's legalized in Slovakia because we are here in Austria. And so they gave him a 60 euro fine, which he had to pay, and on top of that they asked him to not see him again in Austria with this car in its current state. They just went back and drove away in their police car. And Adam was like, what am I gonna do right now? So that's how he got to Civic. The idea was basically to get Adam something really cheap so he can drive a car while he's waiting for his new exhaust, which he needs to save up for.
Yeah, so I have just bought this car. It is super clapped. Like, it's not really that clapped, but you can see a lot of repairs, and the wheels as well aren't in best shape, as you can see. But it's driving, it's somewhat working, and yeah, hopefully it will be a good flip.
Yes, you heard it right, I said flip, because we later decided that Adam will drive this car while he's awaiting his new exhaust, and then we will try to sell it and move on to the next car and maybe try to get into something more interesting like an M2 at the end of the year. Few days after I get back from the trip, I started to unclapping the car, which meant that all of the stickers needed to go. It was really satisfying seeing the car becoming something more recognizable than just a regular clapped Civic of a young Slovak boy. After all the stickers were put down from the car, I needed to disconnect the subwoofer because I didn't want it there.
Yeah. This is the Slovak engineering. That's a normal tape, normal plastic tape, which is just securing cables. Yeah, lovely.
I also forgot to mention that the stickers weren't also on the outside but also on the inside as well, and there was much more of them.
Another junk from the car out. There are stickers everywhere. Oh, this made it easy. Thank you very much. One more at the bottom. Yeah, let's go. This thing needs to go. But other than the car being completely clapped by a random Slovak boy, the interior looks fairly good. I'm gonna keep this because it's pretty useful as of now. So yeah, let's keep it there. This is going off, and all of these are going as well. What I have just found. Yeah, let's go. So we will be stuck. I need to fix the gas because we are pressing. It's not doing anything. Then it just goes, and it's really retarded because the emissions weren't passed because of this, I presume.
Also, I did forget to mention that the car had some issues, one of which was it did not have an valid emission test. It did not pass the emissions because there was an issue with the cable and the guy just didn't want to mess with it, so it didn't pass. So that was one thing we needed to fix, but I tried to just lubricate the pedal and thought that that would resolve the issue, but apparently that was the throttle cable, which is like a known thing which I never dealt with before, so I didn't knew. Apparently the Japanese are either retarded or we are, because everything that's labeled 10 is actually 12. Yeah, as you can see. So it's kind of stupid, but whatever. I was also really skeptical of whether the car will or will not pass the emission test, so I did everything that I could possibly do. I tried to fix the cable, I also tried and I did clean the throttle body. I also poured some special liquid into the tank to dissolve everything again, so it has better emissions.
So, a lot of unboxing up.
Ta-da!
New intake. This one, the old one.
I think it's the same brand.
I believe it is.
Yeah. It is.
If you compare them,
It's not
one is-
that dirty, but I want to have it as clean as possible, and it costed like, I don't know how much, literally a few euros. Takto sa to robí, Adam. Karma jak demo.
Last thing of the day was a simple quick oil change. At the start of the part 2 I will tell exactly what was wrong with the car, how much did we buy it for, what still needs to be done, and hopefully how much did we make.